I found another debt payoff plan that I thought I would go over and show what I would do a little bit differently. Be them, and this will be me. And I will show you what I would change. And it looks like they're only paying the minimums. They have credit card number 1, and it has 15% interest, and they are paying $100 a month as a loan, and it is at 18%. I'm rounding up, and they're paying $179 towards that. Then we have the second credit card. That is at 0%, and they are paying $100. Another loan. So it's 2 loans and 2 credit cards. And this loan has 5.25% interest, and they are paying $172 on that loan. They are having to pay a total of $551. You could bump this up to just an even $700. The first credit card, this one here, has a small balance. So maybe you could move it to the 0% credit card, the entire balance, and just make that a $200 payment towards that, and then get rid of that. Now, when you do pay off a credit card, you do not want to close the credit card. That is really bad for your credit score. Just leave it open, but don't use it. Make sure that you are cutting them up and then not using them. Do not close them. If you can get a 0% interest on any credit card, you want to move any balances that are low enough to fit on your, depending on your credit, that you can then move the payment there and get rid of one of these. In my plan, you always pay more than the minimum. You're not gonna pay it off as quickly as you probably should. So another thing I noticed is that there was no savings, at least not on anything I saw. And we have to have savings. So what I do is include savings in debt, because to me, savings is a debt. Savings is a debt that you are paying to yourself for all the work that you do. A debt you owe yourself. In my alternative position here, I would bump every single one of these up to $200. Right? So that's $800. Or if that's too much, we could also, okay, so $800 here. And then I would require $200 for savings, because that is also a debt. We have to pay it every month. And that is a total of $1,000 of your income going towards your debts, including yourself. And the alternative would be to up the high interest rate things and keep the other things lower. So that means this one would stay at 172 because it's a lower interest rate. And this one would stay at 100. So then we'd have 200 here, 200 here. That would make a total of 672. So it's still a little higher. And then you could also just save, let's say, $100. So that would be $772. So that's not too big of a difference. If you really want to make leeway with your debts, you have to sacrifice. You have to figure out, how can I throw an extra $20? How can I throw an extra $50, $100? Play with the numbers to where you can make it work, because if you're paying minimums, you're really not going to get anywhere, or at least it's going to take you a long time. So the difference is $221. We can find this somewhere. And then for this one, the difference is $449. Maybe we bump these up just $150. That's fine. At least you're paying an extra $50. You want to be paying something extra. And the savings here is non-negotiable. You have to save money at all times, whether you're in debt or not. Paying yourself is the most important thing you can do to help your financial picture. All of these balances are under 10,000. Her highest one, 7,000. Like, she can do this quicker. I feel like people don't realize how much the debt is affecting them. And it's okay if you carry debt. There's nothing wrong with debt. I have debt. It's a matter of using it to your own benefit and making sure that when you need something, say a loan, a car, a house, whatever you need, you can get that. And that past decisions, it's not impacting you still, because it can, especially with the credit cards. Would you go with this side of the payment plan, or would you try something along these lines? And there's options. There's always options. So play with your numbers. This is what I would do to a payoff plan. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to subscribe.